I forgot to unmute. I was doing a big stretch. Hello, love. I didn't really feel like playing The Walking Dead tonight. I let Skyrim on. I put Skyrim on for about 10 minutes while I was having my dinner, and it didn't turn off. So I think I might be okay. But at the same time, it could have just been a one-off, you know. So I'm playing this. It's a PS4 game. It's Stardew Valley. It's got some nice themes. Farm name. There we go. Right, an Aliyah in the tree. Favorite thing? My girlfriend. There we go. And we're gonna go. Oh, what cat do we go with? Oh shit. It's between the two gingers for me, I'm afraid. Let's go with that one. I'm not gonna do much customization on my character because it's not necessary. I'm not gonna skip the intro. We're gonna do. Oops, I didn't mean to do any of that. Oh well. 4 corners, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna do the standard farm because I haven't played this game in ages, and when I did, I was still shit at it. So. Ah, there's a Junimo on his mantelpiece. You don't know what that is yet. The apple-looking thing on his mantelpiece. It's really warm in my room. I'm quickly just gonna go and open the curtain as this cutscene plays because I've watched it a few times. Once, actually. You definitely just heard my bed because the microphone is not that sound cancelling. Right. Ugh. However many years later. Well, this seems exciting. Terminated. Oh. That's me. Hey, that's me. You're probably... What the fuck is that skeleton doing? You're probably wondering how I got here. Clearly enjoying myself. Dear Fen, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. I enclosed the deed to that place of my pride and joy. Fen, and then a cool dude on a skateboard because apparently the and sign or the plus sign doesn't exist. Fen and Aliyah in a farm. Aww. I said in a tree. Oh well, farm works. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start a new life. This was the most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Well, we're about to meet Lewis. On the bus. Just gonna quickly change the music I'm listening to. Listening to a lo-fi version of the Hollow Knight theme tune. Oh, soundtrack. Oh. What should I listen to instead? Why do you have to be at work all day, man? Hey, that's me. Hello, you must be Fen. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. I'm not in control of my character. I'm not following this woman. And this is the farm. Quaint. It's a bit of a mess, I'll be honest. It's going to take 1 or 2 in-day games to clear it up. With a little dedication, it'll cleaned up in no time. Cool. Here we are. Oh, that's Lewis. Ah, the new farmer. Yes. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking me about you. Oh, you know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Wow. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. It's a nice little spot. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little apt though. Don't listen to her then. She's trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. So basically, the only reason you speak to Robin is to build things or to upgrade your house. You must be tired from a long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit. Introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. So the first day is normally spent planting the very few seeds you get given straight away. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night and collect it. Well, good luck. So yeah, first day. I can't remember how many. You get given some wheat seeds? Wee. Parsnip seeds, my mistake. Here's a little something to get you started. Thank you, Mayor Lewis. And then it's really just a matter of clearing the place out. Salmon is a big thing in this game. It's called energy. Right. Okay, sorry, I forgot what the use button was for a second then. That was a bit rookie of me. That's not an axe, that's a hoe. So if you look in the bottom right, the green bar obviously is depleting every time I swing. That's my energy, if you can tell. So what I like, I mean, I've only played through the game once. I can't remember the start of it. Whoops. So this is fiber. It can be used for a few things, but right now it's not my main focus. Right, so I'm going to get these parsnips growing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So fiber can be used to craft a few things, like scarecrows and such, but you unlock those recipes as you play the game and level up in certain things. I really can't remember that much about the game, to be honest. I remember the general gist of it. I know it's not just parsnips. I know it's not just parsnips that I'll be getting, and I know that each new season, some things are gonna, like, more rocks are gonna fall, grass is gonna grow. How do I check? There we go. Getting started. Cultivate and harness. Yep. Cool. Let's go say hi to everybody we can, just because in this game there's a friendship mechanic. And as you can see, obviously, people are also single. I'm not going to marry anybody in this playthrough. If I do marry anyone, it will be a guy, because I can't be bothered marrying anybody. The one time I played this game, before we met, who was it that I had a thing with? It was... none of these people. It was this bitch. I can't remember her name, but her dad is a scientist, and like not a normal scientist, like a cool scientist. But he's very protective. So he threatened you at some point. Sounds familiar. Sorry. Also, there is a birthday board, so if you give people presents on their birthday, bookseller. What? That's new. If you give people presents on their birthday, it can be a flower, it can be whatever. A lot of people have dislikes, and that's Gus. A lot of people have dislikes and likes. Everyone has dislikes and likes. If you're looking for seeds, yada yada yada, I only have 500 coins. So not really fussed about buying anything just yet. I'm also, because this is going to be my Marnie is cool. She's a farmer. She has a thing going with Lewis, but you're not meant to know that yet. It's locked, opens at 12 p.m. Okay. By Penny. Penny, from what I gathered, I didn't really gather that much to be fair, I didn't pay attention, is a single mother. Go her, I suppose. This is Haley, I believe. Yeah. She's a slut. That's the only way I can really put it. She's a slut. Every day, a specific quest can appear on that notice board that I clicked on that had everyone's birthday. And on that board, when Haley gives you a quest, you have to fish up something called a sea cucumber. And all she says is, "I want a sea cucumber. The girls will know," or something like that. So, yeah. At some point, I've never actually been into the sewer. I know how to get in there. The only way in there is to go into the mines, find a few things on the farm as well. And you have to find every single artifact. I can't remember exactly what they're called. But... Ooh, dried starfish. I've never had that before. That's cool. You found an artifact. Okay, artifact. There we go. Yeah, artifact. And once you've found every single type of artifact and given it to the museum, you can go into the sewer, because for some reason, that's how you get the key to the sewer. I think the fisherman is called Willy. He's my favorite character, simply because he's chill. You can just go fish. If you can't be bothered doing anything that day, you can just go fish, earn a little bit of cash, and then he'll stand next to you and fish with you when the shop closes. The blacksmith... Well, the museum's over here first. This is the museum. That is DeMarcus. Bit of a weirdo, I'll be honest. Gunther, sorry, not DeMarcus, not a single piece of my entire collection. He doesn't do anything. I mean, it gives you rewards as you give him artifacts. But beyond that, not a whole lot. He does give you the sewer key, which does lead to a bit more exploration available in the game. The only... I've put like maybe 150 hours into this game, and the only place I've unlocked, there's a different island, there's the sewers, there's the desert, and I think that's it. But of all of them, all I've unlocked is the desert, and that is simply because I fixed the bus. And to do that, it's not particularly difficult. This is... I forgot his name. Clint? Fucking useless. He breaks open geodes for you when you unlock the cave and you go mining. And he has a crush on a certain character that I can't remember the name of. And he's useless. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't... As is... What is this? Lost and Found? Oh, I didn't know that existed. What is this? What? I didn't know that was a thing. As he's a blacksmith, you'd think he'd some sort of ore for his birthday. But nah. He actually hates it. I don't really know what he likes. Hello, Gunther. You're not Gunther. You're Gus. Sorry, you're Gus. So, at the start of the game, what I do is normally I buy the cheapest food, because energy really gets on my nerves in this game, because a good chunk of the first section is you clearing out your farm. That's just constant swinging of your tools. Oh, sorry, no. The guy from earlier, he's not a mad scientist, he's a doctor. No, he's not even a doctor. He's a scientist. The doctor's someone completely different that a lot of people end up having a crush on for some reason. But, who's... Granny! Granny! Thank you. Hello, Evelyn. Right, where's the old man in the wheelchair? There he is. Just saying hi. There's a dog in this box, never seen it. Up here is the town hall. This is what you try and fix throughout the game. There's 2 endings to the game. You fix this or you don't and you do something else, but I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, I've never fixed up the town hall completely. I've got fairly close, but I just stopped trying. Because I couldn't be bothered. There's Robin. This is the mad scientist dude. He's not really a mad scientist. No, he's not actually a mad scientist. He's fairly chill. But if you choose to have a relationship with his daughter, he goes a bit crazy on you. This is Linus. Linus is homeless, but he's the nicest character in the game because if you run out of energy and you're not on your farm, you'll just pass out. And Linus chickens. Oh, no, they weren't chickens. And Linus is the character that finds you and takes you back to your farm. No, Linus, we like you, bro. Probably shouldn't be in Linus's tent, to be honest. Oh well. Right. I don't really know where else I can go to find people. Been in the main village. There's nobody. There's the hunter's hut. Hunter's cabin, but not really fussed with that lot. There is combat in this game, slightly. It is just a case of swinging like that at whatever's trying to attack you. When you get to the desert, you unlock the cave called the Skull Cavern. That is a pain in the ass. Simply because it's got some really strong enemies, and you can't increase your defense. This is the doctor, by the way. This is the person that for some reason people fangirl over. Harvey. Have I spoke to you? I can't remember. Why can't I speak to you? Okay. I can't speak to you. Okay. Jody. Caroline. Okay. There's Granny. This is... What's your name? I've forgotten. Maru. Right. I don't care. Yeah, I don't plan on getting married in this game. There are some benefits to getting married, depending on who you marry, though. It says they'll help on the farm and they'll keep the house clean. They don't help on the farm, do they? Fuck. I don't want to meet the wizard yet because he's kind of somebody had to mend it. Oh my days! I'm gonna shut up. He's somebody that you meet just through the game after playing it for however long. Mixed seed. Let's get that planted. So watering plants uses energy, swinging your pickaxe uses energy, swinging your axe. Swinging any tool uses energy. So, as I said, early in the game, run out of energy quite quickly, which isn't a big deal. Obviously, it's fixable as you get more money because you can buy food to regain energy, and there are certain items in the game, I forget what they're called, but they can increase, I think they're called star drops. They can increase your energy. All I'm doing now is clearing my farm because there's nothing else I can do. Parsnips, I think, take 3 days to grow. I think, I could be wrong. So right now, all I want is materials to make my farm look nice and just clear out space. Because at some point, I want to make something called a iridium, I think it is, sprinkler, which does most of the work for me in terms of the farming side of things. Right. At some point, it's going to tell me that I'm getting tired. And if I swing a few more times, it should give me a heads up. It's also getting dark at 7 PM. Yeah, there we go. My energy bar started going crazy. Frog! Bye. Right, to bed. Depending on the day as well, if you look at the TV, there'll be a certain channel on you can learn recipes. Oh, I see a glimmer within this sharp nose of the future. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you have a little extra luck. Rah. Okay. There's a cooking channel on. You can learn recipes. You can cook in this game. It's chill like that. I made 50 gold from that clam. That's day one. Oh, damn. 20 minutes to do day one? That's okay. Oh! Oh. Sorry, I got a Google notification from Game Bible. The Elder Scrolls 6 trailer absolutely bodied by fans. Oh dear. Can I just have one thing in games, please? Can Elder Scrolls 6 just be good? I've been waiting for that game for over a decade. Everyone has been waiting for that game for over a decade. If it isn't good, I'm going to freak out. So parsnips you can either sell or you can eat for energy. We're going to sell them because I'd like the money. Hello there, just got back from the fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willie. And we're going to go down to the beach. Willie, as I said, fisherman. I would like to make that. I want to be somewhat, clever with my storing in this game, so I'm going to put the farming items in there. I'm going to keep hold of some stuff. I'm just going to empty my inventory now. I've not got enough to be specific with my chest spacing, inventory spacing. Chest management is what I'm trying to say. Is there a map on this game? I can't remember. I don't care about that. Cool. Did I say after 5 PM? Before 5 PM. Right, okay, I see. 5 PM is when the fishing shop closes. I think. That would make sense. Pardon me. Sorry, sweetheart. Ooh. So any body of water in this game, you can fish in it. Oh, there's Willie. Smoke on a pipe. Smoke on a pancake. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind for a month out on the salty seas. There's a big hole. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Do I get his old one? Yeah, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something new from the shop once in a while. Yeah, I will. Crab pots are kind of cool. Just basically freaking bamboo pole. The fishing in this game, I was going to say it takes skill. It doesn't take skill. But if you don't, I also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old puppy used to say anyway. Fishing in this game, if you don't understand it, it's a pain in the ass. I'd like to think I understand it. Max length. Once the exclamation mark appears above my head, you obviously reel it in. You press square like that, and then you have to keep the fish within the green line. It's difficult with how much this fish sells for. It's more difficult to catch. Depending on how high your fishing level is or the kind of rod you're using, the green box is bigger, so it's easier to catch. So the first time I played this game, honestly, I spent a lot of time just fishing because I found it easy money while I was waiting for my crops to grow in the farm. But since then, I've watched a few videos where it's optimal start type videos. I don't remember them, but I'm going to see what else I can do. I'm going to focus on farming because fishing, I do find it fun, but for a YouTube video, maybe not the best. New fish? Hey, a flounder. Those are quite expensive. I'm going to keep hold of one of every type of fish that I catch today, simply because with the town hall, seaweed, great, we use for energy. Simply because with the town hall, there is a fishing thing you need to complete where you catch one of every type of fish in each body of water, or at least a select few. And I can't remember which ones those are. I know between seasons the fishes change, so I know that I'm going to need more fish, but I don't want it to be a case of I get to that fishing section of the town hall in spring, but then I need to wait, another however long to catch a fish that I could got in winter, Fishing, fishing, fishing. I'm not going to do this for much longer simply because it is a little bit boring for a viewer. If you get a perfect catch, oh, that's a chest. It can have random things in it. I'm going to get this quite high, and then I'm going to get this chest. Okay, we got the chest, cool. It can have coal in it, it can have seaweed in it, I don't know what. But, helpful nonetheless. What's it going to get? A geode. That's what I take to Clint, and he'll break that open and it'll have a random ore in it. It can be completely useless, or it can be a artifact that I can put in the museum. Yeah, I said that. No ore is completely useless. Okay, a driftwood, that is completely useless. I said I wasn't going to do this much longer. I'll catch one more fish. Then I'll call it there. Boom, boom. Okay, a Joja Cola can. You know what? Just because it makes me faster. There is somebody that lives here, Elliot, but you don't meet him yet. I have got over here before, but I need 300 pieces of wood to build that bridge, and it's completely pointless unless you want to get married. And I don't really want to get married, so I'll fix the bridge maybe one day, because I'm sure there's more benefits to it than just getting married. But even so, I'm going to go to the shop. I'm going to see what seeds I can buy. If there's strawberry seeds, which I hope there is. I'm running low on quartz. If someone can bring me one, I'd be much appreciated. I'm not going to accept that because it's only a day quest, and you can only get quartz in the mine, and I can't get in the mine yet. Potato seeds, tulip seeds, chest seeds. A dehydrator? What the hell is that? What? That's new. Anyway, back up to what I can afford. So, cauliflower, I think, is the best thing here. I might get a single bean. Nah, we'll just get a few cauliflowers. Get them growing 12 days, and parsnips is actually 4 days. Okay. I'm gonna get some. Oh, kale or tulips. I'm gonna get a few tulip seeds as well, because they can grow and be used as a birthday present for people. Oh, hi, Marnie. She runs a. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a cutscene. Marnie runs a farm down on the bottom left side of the map. You can buy chickens from her, sheep from her, goats from her, cows from her, and pigs at some point as well. But you can only have so much space in your barn, and to get a barn, you need to go talk to Robin, and you need to give her so many materials and money, obviously. Whoops. How do I just pick the item up? Oh, who knows? Honestly, driftwood can... How do I just pick the item up? What? Let me look at these controls. Auto run, obviously. Yes. Item stowing, I don't know what that is. Slingshot fire mode, hold and release. Placement tile indicator. Don't care for multiplayer unless you get the game. Okay, well, that didn't really do much for showing me the controls. Here's the map, as you can see. Up here is the quarry. That's the hunter's hut. That's the mines. There's Linus's tent. That's a pool. That's a train track. The backwoods where the bus is. How do I just pick the item up? Oh, for goodness sake. Seaweed, you know what? Just because it gives you a little bit of energy, I might as well. And then, do I want to plant these yet? It takes 8 days to grow. Yeah, I'm going to plant them. And I have 2, 3, 4, 6. Right. I know I didn't count properly there, but we ignore it. I'm just going to water these, and then I'm going to put the seeds in. It doesn't matter what order you put them in. And then over here, I'm going to put the tulips. This isn't how I'm going to grow things the entire game. At some point, I am going to actually sort out my farm, make it look pretty. But as of right now, nah, because I don't have the energy, money, or the resources. I'm going to go split open these geodes. No, I'm not. I'm going to go put them in a chest, and then when I've got enough, I'm going to go. You can do it anytime, but simply because I've only got 2, it's a waste of time going over. So for the time being, I think it's just going to be another day of me cutting down trees and removing stones. Might as well grab my scythe as well, because I will need it. You can grow fruit trees, which is what we were looking at earlier with the orange saplings, pomegranate saplings, apple saplings, such like that. You can also upgrade your tools, but to do that you need ore from the caves, and then you need to go to speak to Clint, and then you need to give away a tool for a few days for him to upgrade it. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. Hey, what now? That's new to me. Pick up the wood I can over here, then I'm going to get rid of this tree, and then by then my energy might be a little bit low. I'm not going to try and speedrun this game at all. I'm going to try and do what I think is actually best instead of just doing it for the sake of doing it. I want to plant these seeds actually, so I'm going to get my hoe. Didn't mean to pick that up. Mixed seeds. At some point... Oh! No. Wrong. There we go. At some point, I'm going to wake up and there's going to be a crow eating one of my plants. I beg to God it's not one of my cauliflowers, because I need those to actually make money. I'm not going to make a huge amount of money off the start of the game immediately, obviously. But cauliflower is the best way I can make money right now. I'm going to get through here, get the rest of the wood. I can't cut down any more trees, I'm just going to swing that. Get one more stone. Energy is very low. Yeah, that's all I can really do today. Running around, I can't actually remember how much stamina that uses up. But even so, don't really want to play with it. So, I'm going to look on here. Fortune teller, I should probably look at this for the rest of the... I think for the first week you always have good luck, but I'm going to start looking at it every day, simply because depending on your luck affects everything in this game. It can affect... okay, maybe it doesn't affect everything. It can affect the stuff you get in the mines. It can affect the quality of fish that you catch as well. In the actual farm, I'm not sure. Foraging, a field snack, no. 1 axe efficiency. Trees sometimes drop seeds. Cool. So my axe is now just better. Sometimes you can... Why is it still night? Oh, it's raining. When it rains, you don't have to water your plants, which is phenomenal. So, one thing I remember from the many, speed running this game, get the most money you can, everyone only planted their seeds on the 3rd day because they didn't need to water it. That means you can save time, you can save energy, and yeah. This is definitely a fun little game, but it's not one I'm going to be playing a massive amount. I will play it, but I don't know. I'm playing it because I couldn't be bothered playing the other games, basically. I do need to be cautious on how long I've been recording. I've been recording 34 minutes. The first day, I think, normally takes... the next few days are going to go by very quickly, because I'm going to run out of energy. I'm going to do this until I run out of energy. Then I'm going to do it again. And once you run out of energy, you need to start a new day. You don't need to, obviously. You can just do what you want. But if you're focused on something, you do need to start a new day. Because right now, there isn't a way I can get more energy. Because I don't have the money to go buy more food, basically. These stumps can only be moved once I upgrade my axe. And I don't intend on going to the mine incredibly quickly in this playthrough. That noise you possibly just heard, no idea what it was. Inventory is full. No, it ain't. Oh, yes, it is. I'm gonna quickly plant that acorn. Got maple seeds. Planting more trees. Get more wood. At some point, I'll be through the game enough where I can plant trees for decoration, which is really exciting. I don't know if obviously you can see on the left, that turns into a greenhouse at some point. And in the greenhouse, I think it's the case where you can grow any plant you want throughout the year, at any time of year, because obviously only certain plants can grow at certain times of year. And then up here, there's a cave. There's not a lot you can do in that cave, but you can. There is a few options. I think it's 2 options actually. You can turn it into a fruit bat cave, or you can grow it into a mushroom growing cave. I don't know which is best. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it, actually. But anyway, right now I've got a lot of wood. I've got a good amount of sap. Once you level up in farming, that's when you learn the... Sorry, I don't know why my hose is being glitchy. When you level up in farming, you'll learn the scarecrow blueprint, essentially. That, right now, I've not planted these in a good way, actually, because the scarecrow, if I put it here, it's not going to cover these plants and below, I think. I'm going to put it here, though, because I'm not massively fussed about the tulips, but I want to protect these cauliflowers. So I'm going to go dump some stuff in here. I got a geode from somewhere. I'm just going to sell these fish. I can catch more. Give me a little bit of money. I'm going to refill my water. I know I didn't use any today, but even so. Oh, you can also get a horse at some point in this game. It's not something I've gone out of my way to do before, so I'm not actually sure when. Yeah, it's a fun little game. As I said, it's not one that I'm going to be playing all the fucking time, but I'll get a few videos out on it. I'll play until I don't know. I'll play until I'm happy. Until I'm happy to stop. When that'll be, good question. But today, at least, I'm going to stop playing in about 20 minutes. Or whenever you finish work, because it is 9:45 right now. So, and I want to get this video at least rendering before you get home. So there's not really I might as well do it now. Save energy for another day. I don't think scything uses up energy. Or if it does, it doesn't use up a huge amount. Because my energy bar is not moving. Oh well. Good. Yeah. There is an exploit in the game called clay farming that you can do, which is if you hoe a certain area of the floor and it spawns clay, there's a pattern that it spawns in. So if I was to hoe this tile, for example, then that would generate the next spawn point for clay, and it's always the same place. So if I hoed this panel, it would then spawn in this tile, and then it would spawn in this tile, and then in this tile. But that's, I'm not doing it's a game. It is a mechanic. It's something that the developers know about and they're not bothered about. But even so, it's I think it's a bit scummy. Because if you're going to play a game about making money from farming, at least at least make money from farming. This is the animals page, I think. Does anybody like me yet? Nope. Okay. These are this bottom half of the screen right here. New. Everything below where I am now, completely new. No idea what that means. That's intimidating. You can get rings in the game. They do certain things. You get them from the mine. I can't remember what the best ones are. I know I'm ages off getting them. You can get boots that make you run faster. That increase defense. Same with everything else here, really. I don't really know what to do for the rest of the day. I don't want to go to bed yet because I don't want to get through so many days that I get to the point where I finished my parsnips. Should grow tomorrow, so I should get some profit from that. But at the same time, I want to see what else I can do because I know it's raining. Won't be that many people outside. Not nearly let my glass fly. I'm going to rummage through some bins because you can get stuff. No, I'm going to pick this down the line. Daffodil, that's awkward. I'm just going to go foraging, I'm going to go foraging because that kind of stuff can be used for energy, it can be sold, it can be given as presents. I thought I could forage that, that's awkward. Can I not forage this? Damn, for real? Damn, that's crazy, okay. All this stuff you can farm as well, so these trees I can cut down for wood. It's not just on your farm, I can customize this place, I can build a path, that kind of thing. I'm basically the town's hero, more or less. I want this leek. Leek's good for energy. So yeah, gives you 40 energy. I might actually just eat this and then keep farming, to be honest. Linus is chilling. This is just a quick way back to the farm. You go down here and then through here and then down here. But this is where a lot of foraging items like this leek could spawn. Damn, that was not a lot of energy. I was honestly expecting a little bit more. 40 seemed like a big number. Oh well. I can cut down one more tree, surely. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I don't think I can cut down another. Am I gonna try? Hell yeah. I can at least get it to the stump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're good. That was risky as fuck. I think if I swing one more time, I'll pass out. I don't think I'll lose money for it because I am on the farm, but even so, don't want to risk that. Parsnip should be fully grown tomorrow, so I'll get some money from that. And then yeah, we'll see what else happens. Fairly sure there should be a cutscene in the morning. Get some money from the fish I sold first thing. 230. There we go. Day 4. This is where my parsnip should hopefully be grown. This will also be when that, I'm thinking at least, this will be when that crow spawns. It wasn't. That's fine. That's nice. What is this? I keep finding cool stuff in my back. Oh, this is Pierre saying you can buy a backpack. The backpack is good. It doubles your inventory size, and then you can buy another one that also doubles your inventory size, but I'm fairly sure it's 10,000 gold. I don't have that money. And I also thought my parsnips would be grown by today, but apparently I was wrong. That might be a running theme. Also, I'm not going to really pay that much attention to being friends with everybody in the town. It is somewhat beneficial because you can unlock new things, like new they can teach you recipes for certain crafts. Like I think if you're friends with Emily, she teaches you a recipe for like a herbal tea, and then that is really easy to make and it sells for a lot of money, and then people just abuse that and get a lot of money early. But nah, I want to do this traditional way, traditional newcomer. I want to clear out my farm, I want to make things look pretty. I'm not going to Google best Stardew Valley starter farm layouts. I'm just going to make things look pretty. I already know that the best sprinkler I'm going to get is the Iridium sprinkler. There is a better one than that, but that's a lot of effort. The Iridium one's a lot of effort, but even so. Normal sprinklers I'm going to start off with first. Obviously, I think I need iron and copper for those. All they do is water my plants for me, obviously. That's what sprinklers do, Ben. Didn't need to explain that one. But the Iridium ones just do more watering, if that makes sense. They cover more tiles. So a normal sprinkler, if it was where I am, it would only cover this tile, it'd only cover that tile, this tile, that tile, and this tile. Whereas an Iridium one, I'm fairly sure, covers everything within a 2-tile radius. So the 2 tiles beneath me here, and then, you know, a big square, basically, a bigger square. And that's really the only radius I care about, to be perfectly honest. I could, obviously, you can get better sprinklers. If I get to that point in the game, I might. I don't see myself playing this game that much, though. I'll play it to chill out every now and then, but it's not going to be a key focus. Once my PlayStation fixes itself and I can play PS5 games again, I'll be back to Skyrim. I'll obviously still be doing The Walking Dead. I'll start uploading more of those. The only reason I've not uploaded that much is because you've not watched my last 2 videos, because you don't want to watch the end of Season 1 of The Walking Dead because of the unfortunate loss. But at the same time, you know, I'd like that view time, so... if one of my 7 subscribers actually watch these videos could watch that, that'd be fantastic. It's only 10 AM and I'm already out of energy and I don't know what to do for the rest of the day. I have a lot of wood. I might start decorating, you know. What can I do? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either, because I know there's a better path that comes up soon. What? That's new. Right. I'm not going to make anything yet. I'm going to wait until all these plants grow, and then I'm going to just completely reset the farm, and then I'll start actually decorating. So I'm going to go exploring. Oh, where am I? Nah, sorry, it's only 1 day until the parsnips grow. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to sell the parsnips. I'm going to get money from that, and then tomorrow, I might just fish all day. Hey, level 2 foraging, charcoal kiln. That turns wood into charcoal. Charcoal is good because I haven't made the smelter. I haven't unlocked the smelter yet, but that's what you need to make ores, obviously. I can't remember which comes first. Is it crow or the other one? It's neither. Okay. Parsnips. Oh yeah. Don't know how much you sell for. I know it's not a huge amount though. These ones with the mixed seeds, I don't know what they're going to grow into. Remove the landslide caused by Joe. So the mine is now open, I believe. Yeah. So basically, they caused a landslide. Yeah. I'm going to keep hold of the golden parsnip. It would sell for more. I'm fairly sure I need it for the town hall. So there we go. I'm not going to plant anything else. I'm going to wait till my cauliflowers grow. I'm going to sell those. I'm going to get the money for that. Then I'm going to, as I said, reset my farm and make it pretty. The plan is I'm going to make this whole area farm. So basically from this tile, it's going to be a gate here. I'm going to fence off around here. I'm going to put a sprinkler. No, hold on, I've done that wrong. I've done that wrong. I'm Googling one thing, okay? One thing, and it's just the Stardew Valley Iridium sprinkler coverage. Because I don't want to build the... Oh, it's... Yeah, it's what I thought. 2 tiles each way. Cool. So So yeah, so I'm going to do it. So gate is here. And then I'm going to do a path all the way down here so I don't trample over my crops all the time. It doesn't change anything, but I'd like to not do that. And then I'm going to put a sprinkler here. No, I lied. I'm going to put a sprinkler, so if the gate is here, where I'm stood now, the iridium sprinkler needs to go on the bottom left cauliflower here, and then doing next sprinkler is here, where I'm stood now, and then same on this side. It's not optimal. It's not as big as it can be, but it's as big as I'm going to make it now once I start getting iridium. So to get iridium, I really need to start looking at the mine. So I'm going to give the good old farm a bit of a break today, and then I'm going to go get to that mine. All I need is a pickaxe. I'm fairly sure I could give it a sword as I go in. The sword is obviously helpful because I will be fighting things. Not anything menacing. I forget what's on the first few floors. I think it's just slimes and bats. Oh, this is Lewis telling you about the town hall. Let's stalk your location while we're at it. Where are you at? You're still at work. Of course you are. Last active 8 hours ago. I get the feeling it's been a busy day and you're currently not enjoying yourself. But I'm going to send you a video now. Hello, my love. I'm recording a video for you. Nothing exciting. Stardew Valley. Hopefully, it will be up tonight, but it won't be up for when you get home. But you've still got videos to catch up on, so there we go. What an eyesore. That's not nice, Lewis. I was just talking to my girlfriend. Right, this is Pelican Town Hall Community. It's Community Centre, not Town Hall. My mistake. Same thing. I'm going to be calling it a Town Hall. I don't care. Hello. Thank you so much, Lewis. I do not care, though. I'd like to get on with what I was planning on doing, which is the mine. I think I could use money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old timers like me get a touch of relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a JoJo Cola membership, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. So, as I was saying earlier, you can either choose to fix the town hall, or you can side with JoJo Cola, which is not a cool thing to do, because JoJo Cola is this big industry that's ruining your town, basically. So that hut there is a Junimo hut. At some point, once you complete the town, once you fully fix this, you can move a Junimo hut into your farm, and they will literally do the planting for you. They'll plant seeds, they'll pick crops. That is a Junimo. The weird apple thing that your granddad had on his mantelpiece. Ooh. Damn, Lewis, you slow and old. You're worrying me. Fair enough, Lewis. Go! I'll keep this place locked now for now. Maybe you can help catch the rat if you have extra time. I'm not speedrunning this game, of course I have extra time. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. So that's how you meet the wizard, basically. If I go up here, there should be a book in here. Yeah, down in this room. You can't read it, and that's when you go speak to the wizard. So I'll get a letter in my mailbox tomorrow morning saying, "I see you've seen this mysterious text." And then you go meet the wizard, which I'm not really too fussed about doing. This I don't want in my inventory if I'm going mining. Probably could have kept it, should have kept it. It was a gold star daffodil. Funny. But, oh well, I'm sure I'll find more. 9:30 a.m. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but up here, this stone here, that is basically a teleporting stone. It's a warp stone like we had in Minecraft. So the warp stones, you need a certain item. I forget what it's actually a warp totem. Okay, never mind. But they're not You know, they're not unlimited. So, ugh. Oh hey, it's that guy. I forget what he's called. Oh, I'm 55 minutes in. That means we're gonna have to call the video after this cutscene. I was just peering down at the old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there, but a dark place and disturbed so long, I'm afraid there isn't the only thing you'll find. I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this, might need it. Rusty sword? Hey. Got myself a sword, let's go. Right. Next video, I will go cave mining. But for now, unfortunately, actually, I'm going to have to waste this day and go and sleep to save. So, what I'm going to do, because I want you to watch my first time cave mining in a while, I'm going to pick up this leek because it's good for energy-ish. I'm going to have to keep this short because I've always, I need the as well. Wild horseradish is actually also really good for energy. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna sleep because that saves the game, and then I'll call it there because I've only got 4 minutes left and I still need to do somewhat of an outro. There we go. Right, let's see how much money we got from these parsnips. Level 1 in farming. Just learn the crafting recipe for a scarecrow. That is where the crow is going to be on my crops tomorrow morning, basically. Hoe proficiency. Basically, proficiency doesn't mean they get better. It just means I don't use up as much energy. Nice. Still not that much, but nice. Day 6. I'm not going to leave the house because that'll start things, and I don't have time. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, Mullet. I hope you're enjoying the game. I will, obviously, before I make another video on it, I will ask you to watch this and see what you think. But I'm going to have to call it there, my love. I love you so much. I hope you had a good day at work. I'll get this video rendering now. And yeah, I'll talk to you when you get home. I love you.